Hello, fellas and ladies. It is time to review Companion. I believe it's the debut film from Drew Hancock, and this film stars Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid as a couple who goes to a cottage-like vacation with friends where one thing happens that sets off a series of pretty insane other things. Being vague on purpose, I knew about like the basic crux before I saw the movie, but I don't know if I was supposed to. Plot synopsis I was given is a billionaire's death sets off a chain of events for Iris and her friends during a weekend trip to his lakeside estate. So that's pretty vague. Well, I mean, it's vague having seen the movie, but there's a lot more to it. The overall consensus with this movie is I had fun. I enjoyed myself. It's a fun time. It's they tout it as like the creators of Barbarian. I believe it's because Zach Rager is a producer on it. Barbarian's a movie I love. Like adore, like it's a Halloween staple for me now. And I can tell you right now, this has not reached the insane highs of that movie, but I still think this movie is pretty zany. It's pretty unapologetic in that sense. It's pretty wacky. A lot of shit goes down that it's just like, okay. I also like how like well shot the movie is, just across the board. It just looks really nice to look at. Nothing groundbreaking, but it's just a really well shot film. A lot of it uses technology in the film, which sounds weird, but there's like a use. The movie has a lot of like modern like devices in the film, and I don't know, something about the way that was implemented and shot just worked for me. It just looked really nice. The movie will make you laugh, that's for sure. There's a lot of like nice, funny, scare moments. The movie seems to have a sense of humor about itself. I like movies that are insane and are just allowing themselves to be crazy, never holding themselves back. This movie is definitely that. The entire ensemble is really good. The main ones are Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid, two people I think are just really talented people. Sophie Thatcher is like the star of the movie, and she's excellent. Jack Quaid, who I love, he is really, really good. There's like a really deep insecurity about this guy he just plays off so well. He's so good at just any kind. He can be the nebbish nerd or like the complete douche, and he just knows how to do it. He does it in that way where it's like he doesn't know he's a douche. Sophie Thatcher, I want to go deeper into it, but the deeper I go into her performance, the more I give away what it is. So I'm gonna strain myself. I feel like most people know what it is. I didn't see any trailers, so I don't know. Again, I'm just doing what I was told. The way it's set up in the film, it's meant to be a surprise. I also really like the performance of Lucas Gage. He was a really fun presence. Harvey Julian was also really funny. So the overall thing is, when you watch the movie, you'll have fun. That said, I don't think this movie has much to offer beyond vibes, which I wouldn't really mind if the movie didn't try to go beyond that, but it very much did. One thing I will say is that it's a little tensionless. A lot of it just feels like a goofy comedy. I kind of struggle to call this movie a horror movie. It very much is trying to be by design, but it's so lacking in tension that it kind of doesn't feel that way. However, there are moments towards the end where it definitely picks up. But it does do that thing that I hate about modern horror movies, where they just become action movies. That really annoys me. But the biggest thing for this movie that is trying to do this more layered thing about like toxic relationships, like how men get a hold of women, and these like kind of Andrew Tate-esque like male insecurity, and it's very shallow. The commentary is there. It just comes off as just when the movie's like thesis on it just seems to be, oh, that's not very good. These guys are weird. They're losers. And it's like, yeah, they are, but you got anything else to add? Like Jack Quaid's character goes like, no, being a white man is really hard, and you're supposed to be like, what a freak this guy is. And it's like, well, yeah, he is a loser. Got anything else to add? The movie loves to get in its own way. The movie has plenty of twists, and a lot of them are really predictable. There was one twist in particular I learned from my girlfriend. I went like, I bet this is about to happen, and then it did. It's just an obvious movie, like through and through. There was like little like breadcrumbs that they're trying to like slowly set up, like these little like uses of foreshadowing, and it's so hilariously obvious. It's like throwing quarters at your friend going like, yeah, this is what's gonna happen. Like, we know. It's very obvious. You don't gotta, it's, yeah, but I was with an audience who was mostly pretty surprised by it. Well, my audience had a good time with it, and I had a good time with it. I can't stress that enough. But it just needs to be prefaced that that's all there is to this movie. It's just baseline fun. And, that's fine. It's, candy's nice. It's just, once the movie's over, it doesn't really stick with you as much. Companion will have the necessary thrills you may come for that'll make you have fun while you're laughing along with the film. And thankfully, Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid are there to ground the film as well. However, the film is simply way too obvious for its own good, meaning whatever it was trying to accomplish outside of being fun is simply flat. and I'm gonna give this a light 6.5 Jack Quaids out of 10. It's much closer to a 7 than a 6, if that helps at all. Alright, that's all that. I don't really have much to say about this movie. It's fun. Go watch it. I recommend it. I might go see it again because I saw it normal and I kind of want to go see it in IMAX. Like, subscribe and share. That's all.